In this video, we are going to see about what do you mean by earthing, why earthing is important and how it is done. In our day-to-day life, we come across this earth pin in a socket. So this is the corresponding earth pin in the plug. If you look into the plug pin, we can see a green color wire is always used to represent this earth pin. Why do we call this pin as earth pin? Because this pin is somehow related to our earth. Earth represents land or soil, and our earth has a huge mass. So whatever you send it to the earth, it has the capability to neutralize it, and the earth's potential can be considered to be 0 volt. So let us see how this pin is connected to the earth. For example, you take any appliance, you have the two lines, phase and neutral. So the brown color represents the phase line and blue color represents the neutral line. Apart from that, we have a ground line or the earth line which will be connected to the ground. Let us see the regulations for earthing. So IEC standards is followed by most of the countries in the world, though US and Canada follow NEC code. Different applications require different types of earthing. In hospitals, the type of earthing will be different because we have sensitive equipments here which needs to be protected, as well as we need to protect the patients also. So here the type of earthing will be different. In mines, we are digging under the ground, so the type of earthing will be different. And in industries, we are operating at very high voltage. If you have an electronic industry, then the electromagnetic interference effect should be taken into consideration. In aeroplane, when it is on the ground level, it should have some earthing, and when it is flying, that is above the ground level, also it is necessary to protect the passengers. And under lightning condition, we need to protect ourselves as well as equipment. So different types of applications require different types of earthing. What do you mean by earthing? So it is a process of connecting metallic bodies of the electrical equipment to the ground through a low resistance path. Why we are using a low resistance? When there is very low resistance, current will flow easily. So by chance, if there is any fault or any short circuit current can easily flow to the ground. In other words, we can say earthing is the process of immediately discharging the electrical energy to ground. For example, let us take a refrigerator in our home. You see at the back side, we can see here that a green color wire is used. Apart from the plug where you have a earth pin, here also some connections are made. So this is actually the non-conducting part or outer body of the fridge. In that also we are connecting a earth pin. So this is to protect us from any electrical shock. Electrical shock can be a common thing in our home due to the exposed wires. When we touch the phase and the neutral, the circuit get closed like this and the current flows till the fuse melts. So it is necessary to protect us from electrical shock. Let us see how this earthing helps us to protect from electrical shock. Suppose if you have a faulty appliance and you are touching that, the current starts to flow through you so that the circuit gets closed. But if we have provided any ground to this appliance, the current will take the least resistance path, so the current flows through this earth wire. So this is how we are protected from electrical shock due to earthing. Let us see the need for earthing. First thing, it helps us to protect from electrical shock. It provides an alternate path for the fault current. It protects the equipment, and it also provides a common reference point. In industries, each equipment might be operating at different voltage levels. So it is necessary to have a common reference point so that the potential difference between the electrical points can be easily controlled. Let us see this picture where I want to measure the voltage across this resistor as well as this resistor. So if I measure the voltage across this resistor between these 2 points, it is going to give me a different voltage. But if I have a common reference point, then I will get an idea how much this voltage is greater than the other device, or comparatively I can understand the potential of each devices separately. Now let us see how earthing is done. So a set of conductors and electrodes were used to provide the low resistance path. So you can see here a copper bar is used. So the material which we use should be highly conductive because we need a low resistance path. So the material should be highly conductive. Another thing, we are inserting into the earth or soil, so it should be resistant to corrosion. So normally copper is a preferred material. This is a general procedure to do earthing. It varies with respect to application as well as location. So first build a earth pit, then pour the salt and charcoal mixture into it, and then insert the rod into it, connect the earth wire and test for the continuity. So this is only here general procedure. It varies with respect to application. Next, let us see the factors that affect earthing. First thing is the type of soil. So that will determine the earth resistance. Then the soil resistivity. Then dissolved salts in the soil, whether it will be corrosive or non-corrosive. And the moisture content in the soil, because this also affects the earth resistance, whether it is dry or wet. Depending upon that, earth resistance will change. Then the climatic conditions and location of the earth pit. Let us summarize what we have seen. So it is a process of connecting metallic bodies of electrical equipment to earth through a low resistance wire. The need for earthing are the protection from electrical shock, protection of electrical equipment, and alternate path for fault current. It can also act as a common reference point. If you like the video, do subscribe to Read Electric Vehicle. So in this channel, more topics on earthing and house wiring is available. You can go and check in the playlist. Thank you.